we bought this, and this to match with this. One of my all-time dream car to do the road trip of our lives. The first one at least. Hopefully there will be more of these ones in the future. We came up with the plan to go to Italy and to do that by car and do 9,000 kilometers along the west coast and into the countryside. It's just a magnificent, it's just a great thing to do. A good journey to just explore as much as we can within 3 weeks. And here we are, in the middle of the country, next to the cows, mountain hills all over, beautiful sunset that is hitting us right now, and we are so ready for a perfect by ourselves dinner at a local Italian restaurant. But first, let us show you the path that we're gonna do. So let's unfold this whole map. It is for the whole Europe, so it's gonna be much more than we actually need. But I want to map out. We started in Stockholm a couple of days ago. This map is Stockholm is on the other side, but Stockholm is up here, it says. And we drove all the way to the west coast, to my project house that I have there. We packed up some stuff. We headed down to Helsingborg. We jumped over with the ferry to Helsingør. Then we drove through Denmark. We drove through Denmark all the way down here. We took the ferry from Rødby to Puttgarden. So we jumped over here. And then we drove down. This is not an exact map of what we did. But we drove down through Hanover, all the way through Frankfurt, and we ended up in Mannheim. That was the first stop in Germany. We drove all the way down to Geneva, Switzerland, where we took a little like a dinner. Then from that point we drove all the way down to Marseille, which was the first stop in France. It was a stretch to do that, but it was so fun and nice. We then drove over all the way to Toulon. We had a nice cozy time. Then we did Cannes in one day. We did Nice. Oh, also we did Saint-Tropez in one day. So it's a lot of things that we've been doing that day. Then Imperia, and there we met up with some friends. The plan for us is going to be all the way down to the tip of Sicily. And here, my good fellow friends, we're doing a big star. So we're doing a little side project. It's going to be super fun to do. And that could be a cool future. It could also be something just to see. So stay tuned on that. And then on the way home, we're driving back. We're jumping over to the East Coast, where we're doing a stop here. There is also a little lovely dinner for us. And then there's a quick driving back up here. So then we're gonna go all the way up here. No, scratch that. Somewhere around here. And then we jump with the ferry back. That's gonna be 3 weeks of driving 9,000 kilometers in one of my dream cars. And this will be extraordinary. I truly hope you want to follow this one and see what we're doing along the way. It's exploring and not adventuring. We're going to see as much as we can instead of being on the beach every single day just reading a book and having a proper vacation. So let's jump back a couple of days to where this journey started in Stockholm, and from that point you will be able to see everything that was showed that we did, and then you can follow this journey for the coming 3 weeks here on my channel. So put a subscribe if you like the concept, put a like, and if you have any tips along this whole journey, write them down in the comments, because we will be able to listen into your comments and your suggestions of things to see or do, due to the fact that we are uploading this in a way that we can take them into consideration during the trip. Okay, let's hit the road. It's gonna be a lot of queues, and then we're gonna catch up in Halmstad. On the way, we're gonna do some small stops. But all the way to Halmstad, the first stage, have a quick sleep, get the plates, get the ownership papers, everything that has been done with the car. And then by tomorrow this time, we hope to be almost like half past Germany. So let's go to the next stage. Here we are, finally on the way. We have 201,000 kilometers. And I think when this trip is finalized, I would say that we are ending up at 210,000 kilometers. So 9,000 kilometers to do. We start now when it's going to be mayhem traffic to from Stockholm and out to the west coast in Sweden. The fuel light is this close to come on, and we have knocked off 258 kilometers, so plenty of kilometers left to do. There's a lot of details to figure out, because usually you pay with this, and here you can only pay with the physical card. And I mean, who knows where the physical cards are these days. So, there you go.
Exciting!
This is so good to not be needed to pay for the first one. Feels like the first stage of this trip is for free now. How's it going?
Great.
Great?
Yep.
It's getting expensive?
A bit.
We made it to the first stage. It's good night after over 500 kilometers. I'm gonna jump into my project house here in Halmstad, and then by tomorrow we got a couple of things that we need to solve, and then we'll leave the country, Germany, straight to France, and the like vacation mode starts. See you then. Good morning, it's day 2 and we have put some heat in the engine and we're off on errands. We have some small things to solve before we can leave the country and head down to Denmark and Germany. And that includes quick shopping for some fasteners for the new Swedish license plates, and also we need to make sure that we have all of the papers down with us in the car that the police might want to have when we're not in Sweden. So big stretch today. We're aiming to drive around 14 hours today to get all the way down in Germany, and by tomorrow then we will be ready for France. Short break on our mission to collect stuff. So I have an escaper from the cow. Let's just make sure it doesn't jump on the car. I mean, the other friends are in place. Let's see if we can snap some photos. This could be really nice. It's a lovely morning. I feel like all of the cows is coming up to me now. Morning. It's not too shy though. Okay. I need to head off. A couple of missions that we just need to quickly resolve, because the last details about this car is having the papers with you to go to like Germany, France, Italy, in case the police stops you. But the big thing now is to get on the Swedish plates, because these ones are temporary German import plates. So let's sort that out, and then we can pack up the car once again and head off to Germany. Okay, small screws for the license plate. So now let's spin home and install it. Everything that's been collecting at home for the past week. So the first thing we're gonna do is to start with the rear license plate. So open them up. Will be on new plates. 2 of them, one in front, one in the back. There we go. And then 2 nice little caps for it. And like that, got a Swedish car. Ain't that right?
That's great.
Finally. Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, looks good.
Next one, pop off. And then the plan was to just do it. And then white cap and a blue cap. Look at that. Very clean. Now, green sticker for Germany roads. So in Germany, you need to have a green sticker for environmental zone, depending on what your car is and not. In the lower part of your right corner of your windshield, perfect. I would assume that's from the driver's perspective. So this one is removable, and then we put this one on top of that. So if we put it down here, shouldn't be too much in the way. Well, it's not readable there. Do it here. Then this one. Something like that. Now, let's pack up the car. Let's get everything in. There's a couple of bags to fit. Then, this bag here. Bought these ones because when I was doing some measurements, they had a perfect fit behind here. You see? Perfect. So mine on the other side, and Tada's on this side. So that is great. So one more bag left. I have space behind my seat, and then it's off. Fuel stop. It was apparently like 6 crowns cheaper in Sweden than in Denmark. So let's fuel up here so we don't need to do it in Denmark. And I would assume that in Germany it's gonna be the cheapest country from the 3 of us. Yeah, let's go. Finish this and then ferry. First ticket, done. Couple of minutes wait, then 20 minutes of working on the ferry. Maybe get a quick lunch. They have the classic schnitzel on the ferry, so we might see if we snap one of those. Otherwise, after this is just 2 more hours until the next ferry. So that's gonna be pure driving, no stop, no nothing. So I think that we're gonna try to continue for you guys when we are at the second ferry in that case. I think before that it will be extremely boring to see what we do, because we're gonna sit here and just drive for 2 hours in Denmark. So catch you later. And there we have it. We got touchdown in Denmark. So we're gonna eat a Roadtrip and drink a tuba. I mean, that's what they use, I think. It's lovely weather. It's getting warmer and warmer for every kilometers that we're driving, and it's getting sunnier and sunnier. Less clouds from the first kilometer onto where we are right now. So let's get out of this traffic and then highway. So Puttgarden, here we come. We blast through Denmark. It was very efficient. Oops, stop and wait. I will wait. Here we go. Let's see. Scan. I'm waiting. Oh, sorry. You want me to take a ticket apparently. Got a ticket. Lane 4. So this one, quickly the snack, and then all of a sudden, ready for Autobahn. This is gonna be fun. Getting old. 5 hours later almost. We have about 4 hours left. Super Plus, they don't have here. Okay, Super 95. Let's fill it up. How are we feeling? How are we feeling?
A bit tired, but alive and excited.
Great.
I'm feeling good.
Good. Let's see what they have. What do we choose here? Water?
Water.
Water.
Yeah.
Perfect. That is German. So I'm having that one. Only for me. But I think that's German enough. Unless you want to have like McDonald's.
I have a sandwich.
Great choice. Hello.
Hi.
Yep. Perfect. Okay, pretzel. Taste test. I don't want to say it too loud. Slightly dry. But it's gonna work. Good?
Yep.
I'm so excited for tomorrow evening. The weekend. In Marseille, we finally are allowed to take the cab down. Then, yes. But also removing this one. Like the whole thing of buying this car with the convertible, you still have it up. Let's get back in the cruiser. So, what do I say? Premiere in Mannheim, almost 4 hours. But I must say, on Autobahn, it goes quick. So, straight out and see how fast we can go. Okay, so Germany, I truly love you. I mean, open roads, good roads, and a white sign with lines over, which means you can be efficient and get to your vacation much faster. And as you see, we can just cruise around here right about 200. And as you can see, can cruise around. It's at good speeds in this car. Yeah. So I think this last 344 kilometers is gonna go pretty quick, because this car will take you there quick. Oh my god. 14 hours, 1,200 kilometers later, and we are in Mannheim, Germany. We've been cruising on Autobahn for the past 4 hours, 6 hours? 6 hours. In like 200 kilometers an hour. I love it. It's efficiency at its best. So we're at a place called Premier Inn in Mannheim. We're gonna just we booked it on the way here because we didn't really know where we're supposed to end up. But it's time to just end this one. We are hitting the bed. This is day 3 of this road trip to Italy tomorrow, and by tomorrow evening we will be in France. But for you, I will end this video now, and it's gonna be part 2. So the first part now has just been like driving, and in the next ones there will be adventuring, food, exploring, being on vacation mode. This baby has outperformed whatever I thought it was supposed to be. I love it. So if you like, if you want to see more of this one, please give a follow, have a like, and also if you have any recommendation in Italy, write them below, because we are 2 days behind on the videos. So that means that when you see this, we're still on the journey. So write your recommendations that you have in Italy, and hopefully I can make time to actually explore them. I can't even talk, I'm too tired for this. So we're gonna say good night here and see you in the next video. Good night.